Thanks, James. Now, Hunter Biden's plea deal collapsed dramatically this week after the judge was skeptical of his guilty plea. Can't think why. Seems the tables are beginning to turn for the Biden family. Let's hope so. Joining us to discuss this and much more, of course, is comedian and friend of the show, Alex Stein. Now, Alex, great to see you. Now, before we go, Alex, I just want you to help me here. We've got 3 glasses of water in front of us, and they've been sitting in front of us for over an hour, and they still haven't started boiling. What has happened to global boiling? Hopefully you can tell us from your fireside there, Alex.
Well, I think that it's pretty obvious. Hillary Clinton complained and said it's the MAGA Republicans that are making our atmosphere and making the world so hot. But considering how many times Bill Clinton went to Epstein's Island, I think they like warm weather. I don't know why they're complaining.
Now, tell us about the Hunter Biden story fill us in briefly on the background and your take on it.
Well, I mean, it's obvious Hunter Biden is guilty. I mean, we know this, you guys know this, but what's really kind of blows my mind is why not just plead guilty? Your dad is the president. He's going to give you a pardon. As a matter of fact, if his dad didn't give him a pardon, I would say that Joe Biden's a bad dad. So, I mean, listen, this is all just going to be kind of a convoluted mess. And in the end, it's going to end the same way with a, get out of jail free card from his dad. So let's just get the show on the road and quit distracting us from, what's really happening in the world today.
Well, he didn't need a pardon because this plea deal he'd organised was just so soft that the judge said, no, thank you, I'm not accepting that. But it is interesting because this implicates Joe Biden because Hunter told the judge that he had received hundreds of thousands of dollars from a Chinese Communist Party-backed company. And we have the president on record saying no member of his family has ever received a cent from China. So where does this leave Joe Biden? Is there finally some scrutiny of him and whether he's been enriched by some of his dodgy son's antics?
Listen, even though I don't agree with any of Joe Biden's politics, I bleed red, white, and blue. So it's going to be very sad when I think it's inevitable that he's going to get impeached. I mean, Joe Biden has sold out our country's secrets for years. Say what you will about Donald Trump, but I think that Joe Biden is much more corrupt and much more connected than Donald Trump ever has been, considering his long history in Washington, D.C. So, yeah, I think what's going to happen is that he's going to be forced to step down because the crimes are just at such a level that they cannot ignore it anymore. And let's be real, maybe this was the plan the whole entire time because I don't think Joe Biden has the stamina to run for president again in 2024, and they definitely don't want him.